At the classroom level, teachers are learning how to run the Plan, Do, Study, Act specific for the classroom. And when we think of that, really in a nutshell, it is how do they deliver an effective instructional cycle?
So sometimes that scares people because they think, this is some assessment. It's not an assessment, it's just a testing cycle. Let's test in a small way to see what improvements we can make that's going to have a positive shift.
So PDSA stands for Plan, Do, Study, Act. The plan is really taking the standard, again, putting it in that kid-friendly language. Then the do section is where we put the strategies that we're going to use to reach that goal. The study is where we take and we look at those results. And we don't just look at those just the teacher, but we look at those with the students. And then the act is really where we decide, okay, what do we do now based on what we learned from this?
But one of the most critical pieces to that is also presenting that to the children so that they can see this is what was expected of me and letting them give feedback on what helped them achieve that goal.
They've also created digital PDSA templates with their students and are talking about with their students goal setting and being mindful again of the strategies which really drives the work in the classroom.
Some students were even tracking their own progress with bar graphs. And so we saw a significant improvement over a course of time.
Continuous improvement, the PDSA cycle forces you to take a closer look at the parts rather than just the whole.
And I have teachers coming back from their trainings, and day one, the next day, they're ready to implement these tools and strategies. I had teachers come back and they've already had their Plan, Do, Study, Act cycle bulletin boards posted the next day in their classrooms because they see and they understand how this can really change the culture of education.
So students are looking at where they are, in 5 to 10 day cycles, and they're plotting their growth in these 5 to 10 day cycles. Things that aren't working, you throw it out, you fail fast, and you start over. So this whole process of Plan, Do, Study, Act, the PDSA model, is something that's been very beneficial for us.